my country, all earthly things above, entire and whole and perfect, the service of my love, the love that asks no question.
How old were the you was coming to meet?
13,
She was 12-year-old, she wasn't 13. Where are you from?
London,
No, where are you originally from?
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh?
Yeah.
How long have you been in this country?
3 years.
I'm really shocked. There are no white British kids in 72 schools across England. So if that's not bad enough, in 454 schools, the figure is under 2%. And in this major survey for the first time, the racial makeup of our schools, it shows that in 1 in 4 schools in England, white British kids are in a minority.
At the window going like this.
Is he?
He's standing at the window, got it all on.
Couldn't control myself.
You couldn't control yourself? Right, okay. What was it that you couldn't control?
My soul
Yeah, but what about yourself?
overwhelmed.
Yeah, but what was overwhelming? What about this child was overwhelming? What about this child was so strong that you couldn't control it?
Got too attractive.
She was too attractive. Okay.
And we're allowing this to happen! What's wrong with you all?
What do you think?
You don't know what's going to happen in 10 years' time if this carries on. I know what's going to happen, boss, and trust me, I'm scared for my kids and my grandkids. Do you think our grandparents knew what was going to happen on the beaches when they were giving their lives? No. No, they had faith in the king, they had faith in the system, and we have been let down massively. I feel like I'm the only one passionate about my beautiful country. What is wrong with you all, man?
Well said.
I don't understand it, like. I don't understand it. There's not one British flag flying here. We all speak English and British. What are you doing now? What are you doing now?
Well said.
Let's make it to United Kingdom for free housing and benefits.
Seen this guy trying to kick the door in, but this is a migrant that had not been in the UK for very long, believed to be in London, and he was trying to kick the door in because he was following a lone woman home, and when she went into her house he was trying to get in. So this is what's coming across the channel. This type of stuff's going up in the UK, across the UK.
One of the very first was from a grandfather who rang from Rotherham, who wanted to talk about his granddaughter. 1 month after her 13th birthday, she'd gone to school and then gone missing, and the school had rung her mum, who'd immediately rung the police, who'd said, "Don't worry, love, she'll turn up as soon as she gets hungry." She didn't turn up that afternoon, that evening. And at 2:30 in the morning, the next morning, a woman on the other side of Rotherham had picked up the phone and dialed 999 because she'd heard a young girl screaming in the house next door. Police had gone round to the house. They found this 13-year-old girl with another young girl. She was almost completely naked, she was blind drunk, and she was with 7 adult Pakistani men. She was drunk and leery. And South Yorkshire Police arrested the 13-year-old girl for being drunk and disorderly. They took her back.
Our army is summoned, preparing to fight. We're ready for battle in strength and in might. Just wear your allegiance to us, together we'll...
Now some breaking news to bring you people, and this is huge. This needs sharing to all your family and friends, everybody you know. This is dangerous. Now, some of you may have already heard some of this information, but everybody in the UK needs to be aware that their children are not safe. Now, it's been revealed by Active Patriot on X that he has received information from the Pakistani community in Dewsbury that can speak Afghani that there is a credible threat, T-threat, on schools. Now, it's no secret that HMOs and asylum hotels up and down the country are housing some members of Islamic State and soldiers. And
significant numbers coming over in the last 8 days, 249 yesterday, and in the last 8 days, just under 3,000. So the channel is getting very, very busy indeed, especially with the better weather that we're all seeing. But what's more surprising is more and more are being allowed to enter the UK, but you've probably read in Baroness Casey's report of grooming gangs that they've actually found a significant number of existing cases of asylum seekers and foreign nationals that have been involved in grooming within the UK. So I'm still trying to understand if they're finding this evidence, current evidence, current cases, why on earth would you be letting another 3,000 enter the UK in the last 8 days? Major numbers, we're seeing 1,200 crossing in one day.
It was an ordinary day, May 22nd, 2013. I was walking back to Woolwich Barracks in my Help for Heroes hoodie, proud of the service I'd given my country. I didn't see it coming. 2 men, warped by hate, mowed me down with a car. Then, in the street I once served to protect, they ended my life in the most brutal public way. But I don't want to be remembered for how I died. I served in Afghanistan, Cyprus, Germany. I laughed loud. I loved Manchester United. I was a mate you could count on. In death, I became a symbol. But I was also just Lee. I hope my legacy reminds people of unity, not division, of standing against hate in all its forms, because what they tried to do, tear us apart, it didn't work. If you remember me, don't remember the horror. Remember the pride, the love, the music.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Come a long way from where we began, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
On the 22nd of May, 13, we lost a soldier. A son lost his father, and now his son's older. Realising his losses, man, he's learning on his own, cause his daddy ain't around and he can't watch his son grow. How could you ever feel safe knowing that in broad daylight your father was slave in a public place? It makes my heart just break, cause when that kid grows older his pain's gonna turn to hate. Listen what I say, little man, and believe that. And if you got a dream, little man, achieve that. Make something in your life and don't be sitting around. Let's show respect to little Jack, now he's the man of the house.
Long day without you, my friend, And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Come a long way from where we began, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Jack, I can relate to how you're feeling, mate. I've lost a few close people, I wasn't feeling great. I know it's not the same as when you lost your father, and I understand that every day is feeling harder. But still, you got a mother that adores you, Jack. And if she had one, wish she would've brought him back. Life has a meaning, things happen for a reason, friend. And I can promise you that one day you will meet again. The world is a sick place, it only takes knowledge. We all remember Lee Rigby, who got killed down in Woolwich. He had a family he loved, he never got to say bye. Just for wearing a t-shirt, they felt that he had to die.
Let the light guide your way. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Home. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.